Hello everybody, I am Lo-Fi Tarot. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm back with another pick a card reading. So this one is actually unplanned, very unplanned. This is very spontaneous. I already recorded 1 hour and a half pick a card reading on a different topic, and I have even uploaded on YouTube. But I wasn't satisfied with it because I did the pick a card when my energy was low. So I decided to postpone posting that in case the message doesn't resonate or whatever. And actually today I want to do something else, or I want to uh, do a pick a card on a different topic, but something happened that really bugged me, and it gave me inspiration actually to do a different topic, a different pick a card topic than what I planned. So anyway, before I begin, I just want to remind you that I'm holding a free reading giveaway, and I will pick 5 winners on the 25th of July by random. So please go to the video I post, the last video I post before this one, which the title is free reading giveaway, and you can all read all the details there. Basically you need to subscribe to my channel, or if not my channel, then my Instagram account, and then comment with your email address or Instagram account, so that if you are selected as winner, I can contact you directly to arrange the pick a card, not the pick a card, the free reading. The free reading will be a private 20 minutes-ish video reading. So yeah, be sure to check that out. So having said that, the topic for today's impromptu pick a card reading is going to be about how do I remove this obstacle or this blockage. Now this blockage or obstacle can be a person or a situation which kind of outside your control, or something that you have tried to remove before but you haven't succeeded, and it's kind of standing in your way to manifesting your desire. So how do you remove this obstacle or this person or this blockage from manifesting your desire? So we have 3 options as usual, so please pick the deck that you resonate most with, and I will be reading based on that deck. Using that deck. So, oops, what? I just heard a noise outside. So anyway, I'm not going to turn on any music today, even though my channel's trademark is pick a card reading with lo-fi music, but I just want to concentrate today, so no music for today. So yeah, please make your choice, pause the video if you need more time, and I will start by reading the first part. Hello, pile number 1. So if you choose this everyday tarot by published by BD's Tarot, this is going to be your message on how to remove the blockage or the obstacle, whether it be a person or a situation, from your way of manifesting your desire. Oh, and I just cut the deck, and we got 4 of Pentacles, no sorry, 4 of Cups and the Tower. So yeah, maybe you need a shake up or something. Let me just shuffle this oracle deck. This is called the what is called it? Oh yeah, Magic of You oracle deck. So this is a quite a dark deck, and yeah, I'm usually using this deck for reading reading anything related to shadow work or anything related to issues or problems. So we will get the energy for your reading. So about what obstacles stand in your way. Ooh, already we have protection, set personal boundaries. So maybe you need to set a more definite boundaries with other people, like if other people invade your space too much, or they suck your energy too much, like they never give you a break or a time of day, then you should learn to say no. But anyway, let's take a look at the general energy of your obstacle or your reading already. Which the magic you seek is inside of you, let it flow. So I get the feeling that you probably feel powerless in the situation. It's like you feel like you don't have the power or the means to remove this situation out of your way, either because maybe you don't feel confident enough, you don't feel smart enough, you don't feel good enough, or you don't feel that you don't have the right to remove this situation. Like for example, maybe this situation or person has uh, something to do with family or your job or your boss, and you feel like powerless to change it. But this says the magic is inside of you, let it flow. So let's take a look, better look at this card. So this card sound a little creepy, but um yeah, this should be, I mean, this should be you, but this can also be a situation in which you are trapped in, but you have the power to change it. Like you have your intuition. And is this a bird, a night bird or something? So yeah, so if you feel trapped in a situation, you see this witch is trapped in the darkness, but inside you have that little light of that intuition that will help you to navigate your way through this obstacle or this how to deal with this person or situation. So okay, resilience, burn away the past. So I kind of want to uh, see what this resilient card is about to get a better energy, better grasp of your situation. So that is number 27, right? 27, 27, 27. Okay. The girl of resilience is relaxed. So maybe you are feeling very uptight about this situation. Maybe you feel kind of defensive because maybe this obstacle has to do with your past, and it's like about past connection maybe that you should burn away, that you should cut cords with. Anyway, she passively stokes and stirs the flames of her past at her feet. So you need to burn away the past. Okay, in her crowded room of memory, she fans the flames without fear of letting go of events, ideas, people, and places that once defined her. Okay, so this may be some kind of energy, old energy still attached to you, or old relationships still having its hold or its grip on you. And you need to burn that. You need to let that completely go. You should kind of totally cut the cord with the situation, clear it away, have nothing to do with it anymore. Or if this helps, like move location somewhere so that you don't have to. It's like it's like clearing up uh, your storage from things that are dusty and unused, because clearing stuff means you leave room for new energies. She is comfortable in a room and is not leaving her space. The smoke does not overcome her. Okay, the smoke. So yeah, I think maybe this person or this situation has been removed, like the real situation or the person that is blocking you has been removed, but you still feel that toxin, toxin. Yeah. So you need to detox from that. You still probably still feel guilt, memories. Maybe you still miss the person. Maybe you still miss the situation. Like, I used to be happy there, but now it's like you still, some part of you still want that situation back, the way to the way it used to. But no, no, no. This is you have to completely move on. Okay. So don't be afraid to remove everything that has to do with the person or situation, because that's what holding you back. That the attachment, the ties that you still have with this situation or person is what holding you back, because um, it's like making you confused as to whether your decision is right. So you have to remove that, because otherwise you will never be able to move to a new chapter, because you are still attached to the energy of the old one. Okay, so when resilience appear, it it's time to stoke the fires of your past. Yeah, stoke the fire, burn it completely, release that which no longer serve you. Know that to rise like a phoenix, it is necessary to dive into the flame. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, diving into the flame, that is not who, that is not, I mean, that can be very painful, like you are being burned alive. But anyway, yeah, you have to do the, and guess what? I just cut the deck again, and this tower card appears again. So I just need to put that there with the resilient card so that you can see them. Oh, by the way, I just got this new light. Let me show you. It's yeah, it's a, I don't know how, what do you call this light? It's an LED light. Oops, sorry. I just want to make it brighter. Yeah, I hope that's not too bright for you. But anyway, okay, how do I? Okay, let the tower card sit there. Let I'm just letting you see all the flame. See the flame here caused by the lightning bolt. Like, I think this situation or this person has been removed by the universe for you so that you can find your own magic, find your true self. Because I believe that you will not be able to manifest what you want if you are still attached to this tower, to this person, or oh dear, I'll just put it there. Okay. So how do you remove this first? How do you remove this? Like, how do you utilize this witch energy uh, to remove this obstacle completely? So how to remove this? What is this witch energy is about? How do you utilize this witch energy? But I'm just going to shuffle. How do you cut cords with this energy? How do you remove this? How can you remove this with your magic? How can you remove this obstacle with your magic? How can you utilize your magic to remove this situation? King of Cups. So the King of Cups is a master of emotion, and I think I see this Temperance card after the Tower before, so I'm just going to put it there. So I guess it takes time to, yeah, because I think whatever you had to burn in the past, because it's a tower, so it's already there for a long time. I'm going to take this one as well. So anyway, I think it's indeed not easy for you to burn this past, because like to cut cords with it, because it's I mean, it's a tower. It's something that you have built from scratch. Maybe for most of you, it's a relationship, whether it be romantic or platonic or business relationship, and it's something that you have built from scratch, and you have to see it crumble down, and it's not easy for you to shake it off. Like, you still have some remnants of the energy, and it's preventing you from moving forward. So I think with this Four of Swords, which is the card of rest and meditation, and with this Temperance card, which when I shuffle and got the Tower card, you saw this card below the Tower card. I think you have to be patient with yourself, like take a lot of rest, and I mean, work on removing this past, like clearing all those old energies, but don't rush, take your time, because the card of Temperance is all about patience. Temperance is like not too hot, not too hot, not too cold. You have to have one foot on reality and one foot on spirituality. So kind of mix practicality and spirituality. How do I say this? It's like with this King of Cups as well. I think you have to understand your emotions. Like maybe after this Tower moment in which you have to cut cord with something that you have grown really attached to, you need time to understand your emotion, like to cry, to maybe, I mean, if you still miss this person or situation, if you cannot move on from it, if you doubt your decision to move on from it, if you still even mourn about the loss, about its tower moment, if you still mourning about it, take your time. Don't rush the healing process, because I think you need to, yeah, it's this tower moment has broken your heart, so it's now time to like cool down, and like maybe you need kind of like, for example, if you have just left a job or lose a job and you want to move straight into a new job, that will be disastrous, because you have not, your energy is still with the old job, if you get what I mean. So you are still mourning the loss of that old job, even though that job has let you go, basically dump you, but you still mourn the loss of that job. So you need to take it slow, take it easy, don't rush. Like uh, one foot, uh, uh, this angel has one foot in the water, meaning you have to do a lot of meditation. Meditation doesn't have to be like you sit with your legs crossed and listen to all those meditation music. No, you can meditate while you are running, while you are doing your morning walk with your dog, or when you are doing the dishes or doing the laundry, listening to the music. You can meditate or like in those times. Just do whatever you feels right, just do things at your pace. That's what I am trying to say. Do things at your pace. Don't rush it. Don't rush the healing process. Like burning away, like this girl is okay. When I read the guidebook for this one, it said that this girl is relaxed, so she is not in a hurry. Like the smoke is all around her, the smoke of the past, like she probably still cries sometimes over that lost job or lost relationship, but she doesn't judge herself, she doesn't rush herself, she doesn't berate herself, dragging herself over the coals for the losing that job or relationship. She just let it burn away slowly, burn it away slowly. And with the King of Cups, this can be someone who is helpful to you in these hard times, like someone who you go to as a shoulder to cry on, someone who sympathizes with you, someone who can give you understand your emotion. They don't judge you, but they also are very objective, and they can give you some advice as to how to cut cord completely with this situation, old belief, or old relationship. Maybe this card is also a sign that you should look for someone you can talk to about the situation that is not so involved in that situation. Like, so don't talk with your ex college or ex whatever, or member of a family with who knows this person you cut cords with, but someone who is completely detached from the situation, so that they they can they can be sympathetic enough with your situation, but they can offer you objective advice and like help you to confront the truths that you perhaps are not ready yet to confront, that maybe this situation is not over yet, like uh, like you are still in this old energy, and they can help you see that truth and then finally release it. This King of Cups can also mean your energy, so you are accepting your situation, you let that situation you don't suppress your emotions, so you cry when you need to cleanse that emotion, but after that you release it, you release the feeling, you let the feeling go. So cry a river or whatever, like maybe binge watch movies that make you feel good, clear your mind, go for a vacation if it's possible, and slowly release that old feeling. There's no rush because it's a tower moment that you got. So you need all the rest that you can get, and all the comfort and advice that you can get to remove yourself completely of this blockage. So let me pull some more cards for these two. So what power is inside of you that can help you remove from this situation? What power do you have? I think you are a very level-headed person and you are stronger than you realize. Oh, Page of Cups. So, okay. Page of Cups can also mean an offer that is make you feel excited, and it can also be an offer of love from someone younger. But for me, I think this is kind of a message. So if you see this fish here, this fish kind of symbolize emotion probably here, like a fish out of water. But no. Despite that, with this King of Cups, you learn to accept your emotion, your heartbreak, your heartaches, your anger, your sadness, without judgment, but you don't let yourself be controlled by your emotion. That's what this King of Cups said. So in order for you to heal, you need to be detached, not detached, but accept those emotions, but don't let it control you. Don't let your emotion get the better of you. So once you cry a river over your lost love or something, let it go, forget it. Like once you feel better, then detach from it. Like how to say this? Release that feeling, and also make room for some new loving energy. So you leave this old one behind, and now you are ready for a new love, new relationship, new things that makes you feel excited. Page of Cups is usually a news that makes your heart wants to sing, or something that makes your heart wants to sing. It can be listening to your favorite song. It can be watching your favorite movie. It can be a little vacation. It can be, for me, my Page of Cups is doing my hobbies, coloring, writing stories. Like maybe you have not written any stories for a decade because of your job, because you are expected to do things that make money, but now it's time to return to those hobbies, to those old interests, to that childlike joy, so that you will feel healed, so that you will feel that hope, love that has been crushed coming back to you. So yeah, it's important for you to return to that childlike dream, childlike hobby, childlike interest. Entertain your inner child so that your inner child will be healed and you can move on. Anything else? Yeah, so for a lot of you, this is a love relationship. So maybe you are moving on from your ex, or this King of Cups could be your ex. I don't know, because King of Cups sometimes in their but this King of Cups is upright, but when it's flipped like this, it means someone who is manipulative, someone who is clever in manipulating people's emotion. So so if you have dealt with somebody like that, it's time for you to let that go and realize that this person is not good for you. So okay, so it should be like this. Yeah, so after that tower moment, you are being given time to rest, recuperate, to process your emotion, and to release them, not letting yourself be drowned in that emotion, burn away. So after you cry a river, burn those old photos, burn those old letters, just tear them apart, cut the cords, and rest. Take a rest because it's tiring. Releasing of the past is tiring. But you are going to receive some good news, and I think this means your cup will be fulfilled by the universe. So there will be things that will make you want to sing with joy, things that will make you feel like a child again in a candy store, things that will make you feel so happy, and that will help you move on. Yeah. So anything else about this witch magic? Yeah, you will be victorious. You will be able to move on, and there is another happiness waiting for you out there. So another advice. One final card for pile number 1 on the witch magic inside of them. Any other message? I'm so bad at shuffling on camera. Yeah, I think this will energize you so that you can move forward with confidence. And also maybe this also means don't work so hard, like just wait for this. Yeah, I think this means the magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. Oh, okay, let it flow. It's all about waters. It's all about emotion. So you have the power to let this go. You are someone who can who will not let emotion get the better of you, and you have this fire. You have this fire. You are this witch, this powerful witch. You don't need anybody like whoever it is that you have let go in the past, or whatever situation is. You don't need them. You don't need them. You can stand on your own. You can stand on your own. But now it's time to rest. It's time to process that emotion and let them go, burn them away, and then fill your cup with things that that gives you joy. Maybe creative things, because 7 of Wands can also mean creative stuff, like we also see 6 of Wands earlier. So victory, 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands is like being unique, standing on your own. So you are a little witch, you are, or wizard. You have your own magic. You don't need anybody. You can light your own fire, and you will be victorious, as seen in the card I didn't take, the 6 of Wands. But you have to find that things that will give you that childlike joy. You have to return to you, go home to you, who you really are, and have your cup fulfilled by doing things that you truly love. And then you will have the energy to move forward. You will have the energy to build from scratch. Yeah, you will have the energy to move on from this tower moment. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number 1. I hope that resonates. If it does, please click like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to enter my giveaway if you are interested. And if you want a private reading, the link is in the description box down below. So stay winning, stay victorious, burn away your past. You are this powerful witch. You have the magic inside you. Let it flow. Bye now. Hello, pile number 2. So if you choose Triple Goddess Tarot, we will take a look at how can you remove a situation or person or obstacles that stand in your way. So maybe you have reached a dead end. You don't know what to do with this person. Maybe this person or this situation drain your entire energy, and you just don't know how to deal with it. Like, you know, when it's family situation or work situation, things can be very, very hard to like, things are not that simple to remove, right? When it comes to the essential, like family, job, and everything. So yeah, so I just want to get an energy, or yeah, I just get the general energy of your reading. So what is your obstacle? What is your issue? What is your problem? What is your blockage? How to remove this blockage? What is the blockage you have to remove and how to remove it? What is the blockage you have to remove? What is your situation? What is the blockage that you have to remove? So pile number 2, what is the blockage of pile number 2? I'm so clumsy at shuffling in front of the camera, so be gentle with me. What's the blockage for pile number 2? What's the blockage in pile number 2's case? Oh, got this for pile number 1 also, but I didn't take it because it's like the bottom of the deck. So the root cause, set personal boundaries. So I guess your issue is with a person that eats up your energy, maybe a close friend, close family member who dump all their problems on you, and you have to like grow some backbone and tell them, no, I don't have time for this. I have to take care of myself. Otherwise you will just drain the life out of me. Next, be loved and proud. So you have to love yourself, like be proud of, and we have commune with the spirit. Feel loved and proud. So you have to take care of yourself and honor yourself. Be confident in the fact that even if you say no to these people, you are still worthy. Maybe you have some kind of a low self-esteem in that you feel like if you don't take care of this person, this friend, this family member, then you will be worthless in their eyes. But I guess your worth lies in yourself. I mean, you don't have to do anything for anyone in order to feel worthy, because you yourself are worthy, you yourself are important. And it's like, how can you do things that the universe wants you to do if these people keep bugging you, right? So you have to learn to say no. So let's see about this next card. I think this card is pretty straightforward already. See, detox. You need this to clear off these people who crowd your energy, the energy vampires. 1 9. 1 plus 9 is 10, so the end of something. So this is kind of similar with pile number 1, but I think pile number 1 it's like they have burned the bridge, but they still feel the smoke, you know. This card represents the pride you feel from being loved. No matter what, you are cherished and essential. You will always be loved by the universe, by the God, Goddess of your understanding, by creation. You are loved. That's enough. I mean, you don't have to seek anybody's attention. You don't have to seek anybody's approval. I think your problem is that you probably seek approval from people that you are close with. Like if you don't do their biddings, then you will lose their good opinion of you. But the thing is that you don't need their opinion, you don't need their approval. Buho, transform the way you see. I think this means that, like I said, you don't need anyone's approval. You don't need to be a people pleaser to feel worthy, to be loved. Because love comes from the universe. The only unconditional love comes from the universe. Even your parents cannot love you the way God or the universe loves you. Even your parents cannot understand you the way that God or the universe understand you. So transform the way you see. Don't let go of that codependent situation, the unhealthy situation in which you feel the need to please everyone or get everyone's approval to be loved. Learn to say no, protect your energy, transform the way you see yourself and others, transform the way you see yourself. Yeah, what can you let go of? So this can be very hard. This is like the tower moment from pile number one. Like maybe as you try, you feel like I feel like this woman is being kind of sucked uh, into the earth. So intuitively, I read this as they need to release themselves before they get drained to the bone. And 8 plus 2 is 10 again. It's an ending. It's an ending. So transform the way you see yourself and others. Because people you sacrifice your life with don't always repay you the same way. Yeah, so what can you let go of? What can you sacrifice? So let's see the Buho card. If you want to transform the world, start by transforming the way you see it. Pay attention to positive and pleasing things. Do not be distracted by anything that makes you feel sad or hopeless. So with the detox card that I see earlier, it's like maybe you are surrounded by people with negative energies. So you have to completely detach yourself from them, because they will only suck you and drain your energy with their negativity. So okay, I will only read things that are relevant. Be uplifted by what you know, by what you now know about even challenging facts and difficult truths. Yeah, difficult truths. Maybe you find it hard to accept that it's okay to let certain people go, but you have to transform that opinion. Buho also means people are watching you and noticing your courage, good deeds, and personal transformation, and that these qualities will be rewarded. Buho appears when a reward, bonus, or notification of approval is about to be received. So this approval will not come from anybody, but from the universe. You are the child of the universe, and the universe alone knows how valuable you are as you are. You don't have to be anyone else. So I think this card also means be authentic, like see the world not from the perspective of other people, but from your own perspective, your divine perspective. So let's see. So how do you remove these obstacles? How do you remove this obstacle? Cut cords, cut ties, if necessary. Say no. Oh, see the thorns and the sword. So a lot of sharp things. So learn to say no. Learn to draw the boundaries with your sword. Okay, and also this means that you will learn certain truths about somebody, about some people, that will help you to extricate yourself from this situation, like transform the way you see. This can also mean new information that will lead you to realization that some people are just not good for you. So how can you remove these obstacles, this situation, these people? How can you remove them? Yeah, be wise on how you spend, you give your money, your energy. So if there are some people who likes to borrow money from you and they don't return it back, or they delay in returning that money when you need it, or they keep asking you for money even though they have money. Stop giving money and energy and attention to these people. Be frugal with your energy. Protection again. Protection is number 4, right? Oh, okay. This is number 8. 26 becomes 8. But yeah, this like protect your energy. Protect your energy. Protect your money, your finances. How do you remove these people? How do you remove these people or situation? Surround yourself by people that give you back, that make you happy. Maybe your child, maybe your parent, if your parent is not toxic, or maybe this can also be family who are not blood related. Like sometimes, families who are not blood related are better for us than our biological family. So how do you, what's that? 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, assess your situation. Like if you have been investing in something, make sure you check the fruits of your labor and see whether this is worth investing. I think I saw another card flipping, but I don't know which one is that. No? No. Okay. Yeah, make sure you know what you invest your energy in and make some assessment. So 7 of Pentacles is all about, 7 is all about expansion, about evaluation, assessment. 7 of Pentacles can also mean like waiting for harvest. So if you have been putting your energy in something, and I just noticed that these are lemons. So if you have been investing in lemons, just learn how to make those lemons lemonades. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you have been, if those lemons are very sour, like, you just have to turn it into something else. But again, boundaries. Spend with people who uplift you instead of who brings you down and suck your energy, your life out of you. And invest your energy wisely. And yeah, evaluate what you are building, whether it's worth the effort. Okay, so one last card for how you can remove these people. Should I take that? Okay. Oh, Temperance. Pile number 1 also got, oh my god, Tower. This is almost similar like pile number 1. Temperance is like test the waters. Yeah, this is the kind of the sister card of this Temperance, like test the waters. Like before you jump into an investment, test the water first and learn to trust your intuition, what your intuition is telling you about the situation you are about to jump in. I feel like I need to pull one last card for this. So how do you remove yourself? How do you remove this blockage? Or okay, how do you remove this situation or person from your manifestation? Page of Swords. So this may involve some legal issues. So maybe you are waiting for divorce, or maybe this is about work, about contract. Let me see. Knowing the truth about something. This can also mean that the person you are working with, they don't give you, they are like Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge. Like they force you to work hard, but they don't give you the enough wages. So, but they keep asking you to work for them. So they keep, like they want you to pay attention to them, but they don't give you the same attention. So you may want to look at that and Page of Swords is about information, looking for message, looking for learning about new things. Yeah, be patient in evaluate your situation and be patient in your manifestation. But again, we were talking about the personal situation who bugs you, or the blockage. So how do you remove the blockage? You have to, you have to accept, find out about this situation. Maybe this person has, maybe you have been scammed, you have been lied to, and you are reassessing the situation and you are deciding what to do about it. Maybe you need to seek advice from a professional about, if you are dealing with a legal situation, how to win the case or something. And if you are about to sign a contract, you have to find out everything, the truth about the contract. You have to read all the fine prints. Like, don't just give out your energy. Like, don't just trust people at face value. Yeah, don't just trust people at face value, because you already know, you already feel it, the intuitive feeling that this person or this situation is taking more from you than what they give you. So assess the situation and make plans, collect information about how you can break free from this person. So let me just take a look at the bottom of the card. Yeah, be the King of Swords. See the things from a wider perspective. Like, is this investment worth it? Does giving all your energy to this situation worth it? Worth your energy? You have to find out. You have to look for information, more information about this situation, and accept the truth. So it can also be that there is going to be a message that will help you see the truth. So what is this Page of Swords all about? This clarifying the Page of Swords. The Empress. The Empress is all about creativity, about taking care of yourself, about prosperity, about being your own queen, basically. Like, I think okay, I got the big picture. I think this means that you have to accept the hard truth that you cannot just give your energy to anyone, but people who make you truly happy, people who feed your soul, people who give you this soul food and make you feel warm and fuzzy. Those are the people you should invest your time and energy with, not people who suck you dry, not people who just take and take and take from you but never give back. Again, transform the way you see yourself. Don't be a people pleaser. And also assess the situation. It's like you have to assess your situation as to whether it's giving you whether they give you reward for your hard work, or whether they just take your energy but not giving you what you should earn. So you have to settle that down. So if this situation is not balanced, so you have to cut cord. Like, you have to learn everything you can about this situation and confront the person, maybe, or sign out of the contract. So if you are in a contract situation with a person or a job and it doesn't make you feel happy, then it's time for you to end that contract, to terminate it. And the Empress here is it's just a reminder for you to put yourself first. like a pregnant woman. She is about to birth something she made out of love. So it can be a child. So maybe this can be a divorce, and you have to protect yourself from your ex-partner, and maybe you are with child with this ex-partner, and this ex-partner does not they don't play fair, so you have to seek legal counsel to help you win the case. Yeah, or it can be figuratively, it can be investing in something that will give you the fruit for your labor, and make sure that you sign all the documents and do all the practical things that you need to do to ensure that you get the fruits of your labor. And this Empress energy is just a reminder that you should put you, yourself, and your creation, maybe your baby, your child, or your whatever it is that you want to birth into this world that you truly love. You have to protect them, protect your dreams, protect your abundance, protect your family and prosperity, because we also see a child here. So yeah, it can also be literally that your ex-partner does not give you enough money for you and your child, so you have to sue them, you have to gain your rights from them. Don't let them walk over all over you. You have to protect yourself and your child. Or if this is a creation of yours, like this baby is like a creation, and somebody won't give you your royalty, they won't give you the money that you deserve after you birth this creation for them, then seek your rights. Seek legal counsel to help you obtain what has been stolen from you. Okay? Yeah. Protect yourself and your child. Protect your boundaries. So these two cards are the same. One is protection. This is protection. Protect yourself and your child. So this may be a divorce case, maybe a legal case. So don't let those people walk over you. Don't let your ex walk over you, and don't let them get away with their irresponsibility. Make them pay their damage, so to speak. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's the message I got for you, pile number 2. Make those people pay for what you have given them, for what you have sacrificed for them. Establish clear boundaries, and if necessary, you have to go to the legal route, then take it. You have to protect yourself and your creation or your baby, okay? So that's your message, pile number 2. I hope that resonates. I hope that helps. Check out my free reading giveaway in this channel. Check out the details in the description box on how to order a private reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you choose this Shadowscapes Tarot deck, let's take a look at how to remove the blockages or obstacles from your life that prevents you from manifesting your dream or whatever it is that you want to achieve. So first of all, we'll just draw a card from this Magic of You Oracle deck to see the overall energy of your situation. So what obstacles or blockage stand in your way? What blockage or obstacles that needs to be removed? Okay, what blockage or obstacles need to be removed for pile number 3? What is the blockage for? Forgan, become a loving mirror. I think this means that you are still clinging to old wounds, and it prevents you from having a healthy relationship with others, because you become a loving mirror. It's like what you experience is what you project. Like if you ever heard about this phrase, hurt people hurt people. This is what it is. Like, yeah, how you see yourself will influence how you see other people as well. So if you don't see yourself with love, if you see yourself as being abused, as a victim, then you will become defensive and angry with the world and with other people. Let's see what this other card is. Oh my god, this is the very same card I got for pile number 1. So if you have trouble choosing between these 3 piles, I think they are all interrelated. So yeah, maybe you don't feel yourself good enough, maybe because of a past situation. Maybe your parents, when you grew up, they rarely praise you, or they always think that you can do more, and because of that you don't feel confident about yourself. And because you don't feel confident about yourself, that makes you feel like when you deal with other people, you always feel like they are bullying you in some way, or think that you are not good enough. Like I don't say that there are no bad people in this world and everything is our fault. No, not at all. It's just that like the way you see yourself from how you are being brought up will affect on how you solve things in your life with other people, will affect how you carry yourself in front of others. Like some people bully others because those other people also have low self-esteem, and yeah, things like that. So let's see what, okay, this which means the magic you seek is inside of you, let it flow. It means that you are created with magic inside of you. Never think for once that you are not worthy. And for this loving mirror, let's take a better look. So Virgin, become a loving mirror. The simple, unselfish joy that comes from knowing something good has happened to someone else fulfills and heals the angry, self-pitying soul. It is time for emotional unification and appreciation for self and others. When we delight in the well-being and success of others, we mirror these thoughts. As has been demonstrated and proven in the science of quantum physics, we become part of what we identify and acknowledge. Unconditional appreciation for others' happiness is liberation. It touches our soul and reverberates through our experience of life like the delicate ripples across the man's heart. It is time to be brave and put your fear, resentment, jealousy, and anger aside and delight in the joy of others. Trust and know that by this simple contemplation and observation, your own heart is healed and restored, and your life will reflect the joy and success you see around you perfectly and uniquely. Okay, so I think this means learn to be grateful. Actually, what I'm getting from this card intuitively is that the way you see others is a reflection of what you see yourself. That's why we have become a loving mirror. So it has to start by how we see ourselves. Like coupled with this witch card here, it's like you have to realize that you too have your own magic, so that when you see other successes, you will not be jealous, you will not be harbor resentment or envy, because you know that you have your own magic. You feel self-sufficient. you love yourself for who you are, and you believe that you are unique and you are loved by the universe, and that you have your own uh, gift. There's nobody like you, basically. So that's how you feel you can build a better relationship with others by starting to accept yourself for who you are. Because if you are judging yourself, if you are hard on yourself, then you will project that to others. Like children who bully weaker children, they want to feel superior because inside they feel inferior. Usually they are kids who are abused, or they don't have good relationship with their partner. That's why they project their anger outside to people who are weaker than them. So maybe there is something that you need to heal. There is a dark shadow here that you need to heal first before you can become a loving mirror, and before you can have compassion for others. So at the bottom of the deck we have Ubuntu, compassion for others. Yeah. So I just want to take a good look at this card. I don't know why, but the way I see this, the way I interpret it is that if you seek for other people's approval by hurting yourself and giving yourself to them, but fail to recognize your own worth, like sometimes when we don't love ourselves, either we bully other people, or we become codependent to others, like we become people pleaser, and we, how to say this, like we let people walk all over us, like we become a martyr, like there's this martyr syndrome in order for others to love us. So that's a wrong kind of love. The compassion you have for others has to be genuine, has to be like because you see yourself as someone who is valuable, and that's why you can feel compassionate for others, because you see the value. You can empathize with them. You see them as someone of value as well. So not for the desire to be approved by others. But let's see this Ubuntu, because I feel like sometimes if you see a child who is innocent and who gives unconditionally, maybe that can heal people who are full of anger and resentment, as the guidebook has said. But I think in order to be compassionate with others, you have to know yourself. You have to work on your shadow, on your anger, on yourself, and that's when you can be a loving mirror. You can treat others as valuable human being, because you see yourself that way too. And that's how you can have compassion for others, by first loving yourself. So let's see what Ubuntu. So it can work both ways. You can see the simple joys in children in order to heal the wounds inside you, or you can start by loving yourself, working on your shadow self. What if you were solely defined by your compassion for others and the kindness you extend? How would your life look? How would you conduct yourself if Ubuntu humanity was solely what you were not for? Consider how your benevolence can extend to other species and creatures. This is a time to empathize with others' journeys and put yourself in their shoes for better or for worse. The girl pierces her own eye with the leaf, and in doing so opens the window to her soul and learns from the challenge and the gift of others' journeys. She is peaceful and reflective. There is no pain, only greater understanding and greater wisdom. Now is the time to notice others' struggles and help them. Listening with compassion and patience can ease the suffering of another person. Be defined by your willingness to put others' needs before your own. I don't know how I feel about this card, because it feels very martyrdom, and to me, I believe that we have to accept ourselves first before we can accept others. But I mean, there are there are instances in which you are being too selfish. So maybe in this case you are being too narcissist. Sorry, for spilling the tea, but self-love that we often hear is not the narcissistic kind of love, but it's accepting your shadow self, accepting your angry, sad, feeling betrayed, all those hurt and wounds that you gain from your childhood. If you accept that, and if you see the magic inside of you, like for example, if you have always been told by your parents that you are not good enough, and you are always compared to others, then you will judge others the same way. But like if you learn to see your own uniqueness, your own magic, and then you can see that others also have their unique magic, that others also like if you are more accepting of yourself and your weaknesses, then you will be more tolerant to other people's weaknesses as well, because you know how it feels. And I think that's the meaning of becoming a loving mirror. Like if you pierce your eyes for others, out of the desire to be approved, then it will only make you feel more angrier, because they will just walk all over you. You have to have self-respect for yourself before you can extend your kindness to others in a healthy way. So that's what I feel. So it's a bit different from what this guidebook said, but it's like there are different ways of loving other people. There are this way of loving people in order to be approved, in order for them to love you back. So it's conditional. But if you realize that you are being loved by the universe, that you have the universe magic inside of you, that you are created as a unique and special human being, then you can give to others unconditionally. If you force yourself to sacrifice yourself for other people and put their needs before yourself, without this understanding that you are special, then it will only result in disappointment and resentment, because you give to others but they don't appreciate you because you don't realize your own magic. So I think that's your issue. Your obstacle. You have to realize that you have to heal this wound, this dark shadow inside of you that feel that you are not good enough, and realize that you are good enough. And then you can give to others more freely, more unconditionally, because you can, because you have loved yourself and your heart is full. And because your heart is full, it's it always has something to give others. But if you don't realize your own worth, then you are running on empty tank. That's what I want to say. I hope you understand what I mean. So how do you overcome this obstacle? 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 Oh, Ten of Swords. Okay, Ten of Swords is like, yeah, it kind of in tarot it means like being stabbed repeatedly in the back by someone, because I just have to show you a representation of Ten of Swords from a different deck, from a Rider-Waite-Smith based tarot deck, to see the original meaning. Like here it's like yeah, it's like she is being sabotaged. This looks like blood, you see, like these birds, they cut through her wings and make her bleed. So it's like almost like this card, like she is bleeding like she's bleeding because of others, but not in a good way, because like she gives to others, but they only backstab them. They only make they yeah, it's like she is giving her energy to others, but what she get in return, it's just it's like she transfuse her blood for others, but um like a vampire, they just take it and they don't give anything back, because because you don't realize that you too that you don't have to be a martyr to be worthy. I think that is your issue. You think that you always need to sacrifice yourself to be worthy, but you don't. You don't need it. So yeah, that's why I felt a little bit off with the guidebook message. It's like you cannot empathize with others' suffering if you don't empathize, if you don't feel compassion for yourself, you know? Like if you, how to say this? Like, again, back to this mirror energy, it's like in order to be able to genuinely empathize with others and have compassion with others, you have to experience those things first, right? You have to experience the hurt, the healing, the love. Like if you are still hurt, how can you love others? You cannot. Like if you are hurt and you force yourself to love others, you will only do it for the wrong reason, like to be accepted by them, to be considered worthy. And we don't love others because for to be considered worthy. We love others because we see others as human being like us, and we love ourselves as a human being, and that's how we can relate to others suffering and joy and happiness as well. So this is the Ten of Swords, see, being stabbed in the back. Let me take a good look at this card. Yeah, it's almost like these birds. You see this bird, they one bird like just flow through her wings or whatever it is and make her bleed. It's like they are cutting her they are cutting through her wings. It's almost like this. It's like poking yourself in the eye for others, but you don't know what this is. What is it for? And that's what prevents your manifestation, because you feel like by giving to others you will receive something good in return, but no, because why? You are giving for the wrong reason. You are giving for approval, and you let them walk all over you. But if you kind of if you love yourself, if you put boundaries, if you protect your magic, protect your energy, then you can give yourself more unconditionally to other people, because you know you are a loved human being by the universe. You are worthy, you are loved. And that when you feel that feeling, that's when you can give unconditionally to others. So how can you overcome this? Yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have death. So there has to be this ending to a painful relationship or situation in which you have no control, so that the universe can make you see your worth. Like if you don't give to others, if no, it's like without others, who are you? Like your self-worth does not depend on other people and their opinion of you. Okay, so how do you overcome that? How do you overcome this 10 of swords, that this harsh truth? How do you overcome this? How can you be healed? You have to rest. Yeah, you have been giving too much to others, and like they kind of only stab you in the back, use your kindness, because you do all those kindness without a backbone, like without self-respect, like almost like you let others make you you become a doormat to others. I'm sorry to say that. You become a doormat to others, and as a result you feel hurt, you feel stabbed in the back, and you only become this, it only makes the darkness inside you grow. Like you are angry, I have done everything for them, but why they are treating me like this? Maybe it's time for you to realize that you deserve the same treatment. Like if you realize your worth and your value, like what I've said, if you realize that you are created with unconditional love from the universe, then you can love the other people and empathize with them for all the right reasons. So in order for you to overcome this obstacle, you have to take a period of rest. Like this woman, she is in a resting period, like she has just healed from the pain of the Three of Swords. Like the Three of Swords is like, the picture is like three swords stabbing a heart. So a knowledge of a dubious situation pierced her heart, and she knows the truth, and now she is at rest. She is discerning the situation, and these flowers symbolize self-love, self-care, like not in a very narcissistic way, but it's like realize, like going deep within and realize who you are without these people. Like do you still feel you are worthy without serving other people? Like you are already worthy when you were born. You are already valuable. The universe loves you. God loves you as you are. Like you don't have to do all this martyrdom in order to become a loving mirror. Like it's only will give you resentment and desire to avenge, because hatred is the other side of love, right? Like if your love is rejected, then it becomes hate, because you give too much to others. You give too much to others without leave anything for yourself, and that turns, when that love is rejected, then it turns it into hate, total hate. Yeah, Queen of Wands means that you are worthy. You are this powerful. The magic you seek is inside you. Let it flow. You don't need other people's approval to be worthy, to shine, to be a being of love. I mean, the universe has created you perfectly. See how she matched this, her gown matched this, the color of this tree. She draws her energy from the universe, like the vine and the branches. Like your word comes from the universe. Your fruit, your labor, your the love that you give to the world, your gift, your talent, your light, all those things that you give to the world comes from the universe and not from yourself, not from your service to other people. Doing service to other people without realizing that, without knowing love yourself, it will not last. Like, it is a love that doesn't have a strong foundation. Your foundation has to come from respect for yourself, that you are a divine being created by the universe, that you have your own light, your own talent, gift to share others, and that you don't need anyone else's approval to be yourself. And that's when you realize all that, when you internalize all that, this is why this period of rest is here, so that you can realize your own worth. Now that's when you can give to others without being sucked empty. So in this regard, you are similar to pile number 1. Don't give to others out of the need for self-approval, out of the feeling that you are inferior to others, because when you do that, people will only walk over you because you don't have self-respect. You see, the loving mirror. So when you have self-respect, then others will respect you too. And that's when the give and take becomes equal and becomes healthy. You see? So this may be hard for you to discern, but basically what these are saying is that you have been hurt so painfully by others. It's time to let that situation go. Take some rest and make time for yourself, so that you realize that you are magic. You are magic. Like, you are not magic by what you do, but you are magic. And that's how you can love others in a healthy way, because you don't need their approval. You love them because you want to, not because you want them to love you back the same way. You love others because you realize that the universe loves you, and the universe love for you, the universe energy that flows through you, the magic that flows through you is enough. And that's when you can love others unconditionally, and you can even empathize with people who are maybe not as kind, because you know what they have been through, because you have this wisdom from the universe, and you won't let them walk over you, but you will give them tough love, and that is the healthy kind of love. So your obstacle, in summary, is to love yourself more, to recognize your worth as a divine being, as a divine being created by and from the universe. And as a divine being, you love others because you can, because you want to, not because you want to get something back from them, because that will only create resentment. Okay, so yeah, that's your reading, pile number 3. I know that it's hard to comprehend, but I hope you understand what I have been blabbering about. So yeah, at the bottom of the deck, by the way, we have the King of Swords. So this is about knowledge, about like you have to see this situation from a detached point of view. So if you have been in a codependent situation in which you pour yourself empty for others, in order to get love from them that you don't get anywhere else, then it's time for you to like this can also be someone who is detached from the situation, who will make you realize what is wrong with this whole thing. Like you need an objective point of view, someone who is not very involved in this situation, because you are probably now too angry, too resentful, to see the situation clearly, to see what the problem is, and you need a detached counselor, a therapist to make you see what has gone wrong. Yeah, and yeah, I guess that's I hope that this is clear for you, pile number 3. I hope this resonates. If it does, please click like and subscribe to my channel. See the description details down below in the description box for private reading. And don't forget to enter my free reading giveaway as I post in a video before this one. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.